In preparation of this morning's ceremony, we ask that you please turn off your cell phones or place them on vibrate. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the year 2019 New York University Rory Myers College of Nursing graduation ceremony. Please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dean of the New York University Rory Myers College of Nursing, Dr. Eileen Sullivan Marks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here now in the presence of President Andrew Hamilton, members of the faculty and administration, the candidates for academic recognition, and honored guests and friends, The New York University Rory Myers College of Nursing graduation ceremony is convened. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by our Rory Myers College of Nursing students and faculty member, Dr. Allison Squires.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
Only at NYU will we have nursing students who can sing like that. Thank you, Allison, and thank you, students. Here's to another incredible year at NYU Myers. I'm so happy to be here celebrating with you today. Some of you are entering our profession, others are continuing in the work that we do that quite literally changes the world. And you do this selfless work as society faces a litany of challenges: disease, violence, a warming climate, substance disorders, inequality, food insecurity, all of this. It's been with us since the ancient times. As a nurse, you will see or have seen all of the debilitating effects up close, and they can be unsettling. I know firsthand it doesn't always feel like we're making a difference. Nurses can be tired, deflated, overworked. We see and hear unimaginable things, stories of sadness, and we experience the loss with our patients across the lifespan. But what I want to tell you today is that even when it seems too onerous to accept the truth, know that you are indeed making the lives of your patients and their families better. We always make them feel better. Why? Because, and Dean Melise and I yesterday went and saw Hamilton, as is in Hamilton, and as I told Thomas Kail, director of Hamilton a few years ago, nurses are always in the room where it happens. Nurses are in hospitals, community health centers, schools, clinics, boardrooms, and courtrooms. There we see our patients and even a colleague or two at their most vulnerable. Nurses use that closeness and that vulnerability to solve problems relentlessly. We advocate for the voiceless and those on the margins. We right injustices. We make the infirm better or comfortable. So today, take great pride in choosing this noble work. It's hard, but it's worth it, and the faculty and I have every confidence You are primed to do great and meaningful things always. I want to acknowledge the gift of Rory and Howard Myers. Howard is with us here today for his steadfast and his family's steadfast commitment to NYU. Their endowed gift to name our college, named after Rory, herself a nurse who practiced for many years, has raised the game for scholarship and research support for schools of nursing around the country. Since Howard gave us our gift of $30 million to name the school, all of the other naming of schools across the country went from 5 million to 25 million. That's the impact that that gift has had. Thanks to their generosity, we have 5 enrolled Myers Scholars to date, first-generation undergraduate students who will receive a tuition-free education, and 4 more who will be joining us in the fall. So very soon, the first cohort of Myers Scholars will be where you are today, soon. Howard, will you please wave so we can acknowledge you? It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of New York University, Dr. Andrew Hamilton. Andrew Hamilton is the 16th president of New York University. He previously served as the vice chancellor of Oxford University as the university's senior officer after an academic career that took him from Princeton to the University of Pittsburgh, then to Yale, where he was provost, and he has taught chemistry to nursing students. Throughout his time in academic leadership positions, he has maintained his scholarly work, including an active research lab, which he does here at NYU. A distinguished chemist and a fellow of the Royal Society, Dr. Hamilton's scholarly work lies at the intersection of organic and biological chemistry. He received his PhD from Cambridge University, his master's degree from the University of British Columbia, and his undergraduate degree from Exeter University. Andy, I thank you and your wife Jenny so much for joining us on this special day to celebrate our newest graduates. Please help me welcome Andrew Hamilton.
Dean Sullivan Marks, colleagues, family, friends, and most especially the outstanding Rory Myers College of Nursing class of 2019. Congratulations to you all. I am thrilled to join you all this morning. My wife Jenny and I absolutely did not want to miss this special event. But I do have to tell you, I have a very busy day ahead of me. The Rory Myers College of Nursing, as always, is first and first in all things. And you are first today in our marathon of graduation ceremonies. We will go from this wonderful setting at the New York City Center. We go uptown to the Beacon Theater for the Graduate School of Arts and Science doctoral ceremony. Then we head over to Madison Square Garden for the College of Dentistry, and then back to the Beacon Theater for the GSAS Masters ceremony. So you can see the New York City Center, Madison Square Gardens, Beacon Center. We heard talk of the musical Hamilton, but this is a day when I get to channel all of those superstars who've been on these stages. And ladies and gentlemen, did you know that in a couple of weeks' time, a new musical will open on this very stage at the New York City Center? The musical will be called Bat Out of Hell. And it will star Meatloaf and all of his music. And so I now get to fantasize about the heavy metal career I could have had if it hadn't been for teaching nursing students organic chemistry. There are many reasons I did not have a heavy metal career, but most of all, I didn't have the hairstyle for it. But other than that, but let me, while I'm talking about superstars, let me add my words to those of Dean Sullivan Marks in recognizing that truly wonderful superstar, Howard Myers, for everything he has done to support nursing at NYU. His commitment is immense. His generosity is unbounded. Howard, thank you for everything you have done. Howard's generosity will affect the NYU Myers community in truly transformative ways for generations to come. And what an amazing community you are, NYU Myers, or should I say the Rory, as everyone now refers to this. Wonderful, wonderful school. This year, NYU Myers faculty members have been selected as fellows of the American Academy of Nursing. Other faculty members have been chosen. One of them has been chosen as the National Academy of Medicine's Distinguished Nurse Scholar in Residence. And we have a faculty member who was named a nurse hero by O Magazine. Wonderful recognition. A member of your class of 2019, a doctoral candidate, Melissa Ojamini, Melissa won NYU's university-wide prize for the best dissertation in health and social sciences. And I had the great privilege of presiding at that award ceremony a couple of weeks ago and recognized Melissa's wonderful work. And the NYU Myers community, you transform in so many different ways. You continue to become more gender diverse, with males in the undergraduate program now making up 15% of the student body. Well said. And in fact, this year, NYU Myers was named a best school for men in nursing by the American Association for Men in Nursing. Keep it up. You are such a diverse group. Among the NYU Myers class of 2019 are graduates at very different stages in your life. Some of you are just finishing your undergraduate years. Some of you, your master's degree. Others, your doctorate. Some of you have been working in the profession for years before coming to NYU to get an advanced degree. You come from different backgrounds. You have broad perspectives, but you also have something very much in common. And that is a passion for improving the lives of others. And you achieve that goal with the qualities that all great nurses share: compassion, dedication, creativity, rigor, and a desire to connect meaningfully with people from all cultures and all walks of life. The NYU Myers community contributes so much to this university, and you have unlimited possibilities to keep sharing your gifts into the future. Sustain the momentum, graduates. Sustain that momentum that you've created at NYU, and keep engaging the world. It needs people like you, perhaps now more than ever. On behalf of Jenny, we wish you the greatest success in the future. For Jenny and me, it's our great pleasure to be here this morning to celebrate with all of you. But I stand here also representing the entire NYU community, and it's my great pleasure to wish you all great success in the years to come, and especially heartiest congratulations, class of 2019, on everything you've achieved. Well done.
Thank you, President Hamilton. Now, will Dr. Afaf Melis join me at the podium to accept the Helen Manzer Award? It is my honor and privilege to introduce a colleague, a friend, as our keynote speaker, and this year's recipient of the Helen Manzer Award, Dr. Afaf Ibrahim Melis, a major nursing scientist, a champion for women's health, and a proud nurse. Over the course of more than 5 decades, Dr. Melis has demonstrated a profound passion for pushing the boundaries of nursing science, cultivating the next generation of healthcare leaders and improving women's health. As the vibrant and forward-thinking dean of the University of Pennsylvania School of Nursing, 2002 to 2014, where I was her associate dean, she was known as the Energizer Dean, a nickname coined in her 2009 Pennsylvania Gazette. And in this profile, she was charged with having an attitude and approach to her life's work as a leading expert in global health and immigrants and women's health. She's dedicated her career to ensuring vulnerable populations are given a voice, particularly women who are burdened by societal inequities, a multiplicity of roles that they carry, differential compensation and rewards, and gender drive. She used this knowledge to redefine women's work and to develop transitions theory, which has translated globally our education, our policy, our research, and our evidence-based practice. In addition to her research and writings in over 200 publications on these topics, as well on topics related to culturally competent practice, her impact on advancing global health is evidenced through her empowering mentorship of nursing students, scholars, scientists, clinicians, administrators, and students around the world. Everywhere you go, Dr. Melis is known. A reflection of the international impact of her work is evident in her worldwide over 40 country consultations and invited keynotes. Dr. Melis is the recipient of numerous awards and honors, including ours now, as well as honorary professorships and doctorates. Among them is an honorary doctorate of medicine from Linköping University in Sweden, a doctorate honoris causa from the University of Alicante, Spain, and the Distinguished Honorary Citizenship of Oporto, Portugal. In 2015, she received the American Academy of Nursing Living Legend Award, and she was inducted as an honorary fellow in the National League for Nursing's Academy of Nursing Education. Most recently, she was honored with the 2018 Princess Sringurina Award in Thailand. Dr. Melis graduated magna cum laude from the University of Alexandria in 1961, earned an MS in nursing 1964 and an MA in sociology 1966 and a PhD in medical and social psychology 1968 from the University of California, Los Angeles. Dr. Melis, please now accept the Helen Manzer Award. The award reads, New York University Rory Myers College of Nursing presents the Helen Manzer Award to Afaf Ibrahim Melis, PhD, FAAN, LL, in recognition of exemplary leadership on behalf of the health of the nation, May 20th, 2019. Dr. Melis.
Thank you. Wait a minute, I want to show it to the faculty. Thank you, Dean Eileen, and thank you, President Hamilton, for your support of nursing. But most important, congratulations, 2019 graduates. I am so honored and thrilled to be here, not only because your dean, who is a dear friend, is one of the best in the country, and not only because I am receiving this fantastic honor from here, the Manzer Award, and not only because I consider your faculty members among the top knowledge producers in this country, I am truly honored and thrilled to be here as a witness and a participant in celebrating a very important milestone in your lives, the life of the new graduates. That's why I'm really honored and I'm really thrilled to be here. You are graduating at an incredibly remarkable point in our history. While there is turmoil in the world affecting our very core democratic values, and while we are living through global unrest and major demographic shift in this world, we are also at a really important juncture in nursing history and future. It provides the platform for us, for you, to impact social and health policy changes in the world. You are graduating at a time when the world is recognizing and acknowledging that nurses have a really vital role to play in achieving universal health care, in moving us closer to gender and cultural equity, in improving economies, because our role is to make people well and more productive. Therefore, we do affect economies in countries. This is a platform that's created by a fantastic campaign, a global campaign, Nursing Now campaign, which prompted World Health Organization to decide and to declare that next year, year 2020, is the year of the nurse. The world is ready for empowered, well-educated nurses to have a voice in well-being of populations. The world is ready for nurses to lead the way. And you are among those people who are best educated, and you are empowered. You are graduating from NYU. Because of that, I will assume you want to have a voice when it comes to sexual harassment, trafficking, work incivilities, and you will have a desire to ensure that healthcare is compassionate and humanistic, and that healthcare is the right of everybody, not certain people only. I will also assume that you want to have a voice of intolerance for colonialism in all its forms and against racism, sexism, homophobia, and against toxic environments. If that's the voice you want, if that's the voice you want to cultivate, if you want to make a difference, if you want to impact social and health policies, and if you want to impact your institution policies that you disagree with, then I think you should have 4 guideposts for your career. These guideposts and goals all begin with the letter C, including a C to carve out and to create a captivating career. But I promise I won't talk about the C in collusion. Instead, I hope you remember those 4 C's: credibility, coaching, collaboration, and comfort zones. So you're already receiving credible education. There's no doubt about that. We all know that in this country. You are at the top of the game. It's now imperative that you build your own individual platform for credibility, from which you can function up to your full potential, armed with evidence and experience. No job and no role are too small to give it your all and to do your best in it. Strive for excellence in each and all. Don't compromise. Don't take shortcuts. Credibility in your practice, in your research, in your administration. Credibility is developed through adhering to work ethics, integrity, systematic building on expertise, but it's also built on being open to continuous learning. The last time I thought I learned it all was when I finished high school. And then it went downhill from there. Your voice will not be heard, and you will not be able to make an impact without earning and demonstrating your credible expertise and accomplishments. So that's the first C. Take the time to develop your credibility. The second important C is coaching. Seek mentorship for every role and every level you embark on. Make sure you cultivate relationships with nurturing, inspiring, and informative mentors. Mentors who coach you and show you the ropes. Mentors who open doors for you. Mentors who facilitate relationships. Mentors who challenge you. Mentors to provide you with honest evaluation and coach you on the timing, the tools, and when is the right time to fight battles or to fight wars and to have an impactful voice. But also remember, we continue to learn a great deal, not only from receiving coaching, but also from coaching others. Be generous in mentoring others, also at every stage in your life. The third C is collaboration. Actually, I wouldn't be standing here without my mentees, from whom I've learned a lot, and from mentors from whom I have given a lot. The third C is collaboration. So we all know research findings supporting the powerful results achieved through collaborative and effective teamwork. It leads to adherence to regimen, to less infection, less falls, and on and on. It goes on about the effect of working teams on healthcare. But the collaboration that I'm talking about here is cultivating communities that share your value systems and goals. Collaboration that can help you achieve the changes that you want to see happen, the goals that you want to achieve. Empower yourself by collective voices, by being part of communities. Find out what organizations you can join in which can add to your voice. For me, over the years, I focused on women's health, organizations that focused on women's health, others that focused on nursing knowledge, consortia for global health, as well as local and national chapters of associations like Women's Association, Faculty Association. These organizations were influenced by my passion for nursing and by my compassion for vulnerable populations. And they, in turn, helped amplify and support my voice. It's through collaboration and partnership that we are empowered. They become our power engine. We can't do without them. So that's the third C, collaboration. The fourth one is comfort zones. Know when you become too comfortable or in a role or in a job, and be reflective on how to reach out, how to grow, how to continue to learn. Get out of your comfort zone, and how and when to take risks, and do take risks. But also know your limitations, know your blind spots, and to how to mindfully transcend those blind spots. We all have biases, taken for granted implicit assumptions about people, roles, situation, jobs, assumptions that should be questioned and challenged, and they should be replaced by evidence or by no assumptions at all. Find out what makes you uncomfortable. Is it working with those who don't look like you? Caring for patients from other cultures? Participating in particular type of research over another? Going to a developing country? Becoming a leader? Or is it becoming a member of a group that's different because of gender, sexual orientation, or religion? I have learned a great deal about gender inequity by being in men's groups. I've learned a lot about ethnic inequity by being in multicultural groups. I learned a lot about disciplinary aggressions by being a member of interprofessional teams. and about international inequities by being in multinational organizations and by being in developing countries. I also learned how to embrace my own multi-minority statuses. An immigrant with an accent from a developing country, a nurse in settings that defer to physicians, a woman in a world that's built and run by men, and a social scientist in an academic environment that favors biological and physical sciences. Once I acknowledged my many minority statuses, I displayed each one and used it as a badge of honor to educate, to advocate, and to change assumptions. But before I acknowledged and flaunted my marginalized position, I first had to establish my own credibility. I found out what the gold standard is in each role and worked very hard on reaching it. And now I'm back full circle to you, graduates, in my remarks, congratulating you, celebrating your milestone with you, being really happy to see you here. But I'm also celebrating you by passing to you the advice I wish I had received at every junction in my own educational journey. To make a difference, to translate your passion for the discipline, to translate your passion and compassion for better care and for equitable care, it is really imperative that you have those 4 guideposts. Establish your own individual credibility by reaching every gold standard. Reach out and up for the stars, always. Coach and be coached. Cultivate collaboration. Find the power engine that makes your voice a powerhouse. But continue to step out of your comfort zone and take risks. Congratulations, graduates of 2019. I love you. This is what.
Thank you, I want to say Dean Melise. Thank you, Dean Melise, for those wonderful words of inspiration and wisdom that you often bring. It's now with great admiration that I present the Dean's Distinguished Teaching Award to Dr. Dorothy Holohan. Dr. Holohan, please join me at the podium. Yay. Dr. Holohan has almost, you want me to read that?
No.
40 years of nursing experience with extensive advanced practice in oncology, pain management, and palliative care. She graduated with a BSN from the University of Pennsylvania, an MSN with a specialty in cancer nursing from Yale, and her doctorate in nursing practice from George Washington University. In addition, she has earned advanced certificates in international health from York College in Ontario and Christian spirituality from the General Theological Seminary here in New York City. Dr. Holohan's clinical practice is as a nurse practitioner with the palliative care team, which she established at the J.J. Peters VA Medical Center in the Bronx. And she is an associate professor and director of the Palliative Care Nurse Practitioner Specialty Program at NYU Myers. She holds national board certification as a primary care nurse practitioner, geriatric nurse practitioner, and advanced practice hospice and palliative care nurse. And one of the reasons why she has all those things is that she was in the leading edge of inventing them. She serves as a national and international faculty for the End-of-Life Nursing Education Consortium program. She has written numerous publications and book chapters and has taught nurses across the nations and in countries as far away as Singapore, the Philippines, and Kenya. Dorothy has been teaching at NYU since 2002, and has taught courses and guest lectures to all levels of nursing students at Myers. She is a staunch advocate for her palliative care specialty for students who carry more clinical hours than any of our other graduate programs. No, just hold it, I'll read. This is the Dean's Distinguished Teaching Award that reads New York University Rory Myers College of Nursing to Dorothy Holohan in recognition of exemplary teaching, learning approaches in nursing education, May 20th, 2019. Dr. Holohan.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. Good morning and greetings to everyone here today. Dean Sullivan Marks, thank you. My grateful thanks for such an award. When we come to events like this, when we see the robes, when we hear their music, we can't help thinking about our own graduations, right? I vividly recall my undergraduate graduation, walking up those steps in those brand new wobbly high heels to get my diploma, feeling excited and terrified a little bit and relieved and knowing that I was never going to put myself through that amount of work again. But I did. I came back again and again and again, much to my husband's dismay, because I think that when you go out in the world and you work in the role you're prepared to, it doesn't take very long to realize that you have a lot left to learn. And I think that's why I'm here still at NYU Myers, because I know I have a lot to learn, and I'm learning every day from my peers and my mentors, but more specifically from you awesome and amazing students. I stand corrected, graduates. Yay. So I've had the privilege of living through the development of a relatively new specialty in healthcare, palliative care. And for those of you who are not in the field, palliative care is specialized interprofessional care for people with advanced illness. And it's a special, like an extra layer of support for people who have serious illness, for their families and for them. And it's been evolving. When I first started palliative care, we didn't even have that word. And now people hear that and they know it, but they're a little bit unclear sometimes too. What is that? That's hospice care, that's end of life, but it's not. How do we respond? We develop a strong body of knowledge, which now demonstrates that palliative care has impact throughout someone's illness, from the time of diagnosis with serious illness, when they're getting treatment, and when they decide they don't want treatment anymore. I mention this because I think the development of this specialty has parallels in nursing, which we're all about to enter into the realm of, because we've been giving supportive care to patients for ages, but sometimes people don't quite understand where we fit in as well. And our response has been to develop a strong body of evidence that demonstrates the impact we have on patients across their lifespan, across settings, across ages. So I talk about this today because I think that it's important for you, as you're going out into the world and you're preparing to work in the field in which we've prepared you, that I predict it's not going to take too very long before you get a little niggling thought in the back of your mind that says, I think I might have more to learn here. I think I could have a bigger impact. I think I'm still evolving. And you, too, are going to want to come back. And we're going to be here waiting for you, waiting to learn with you again. So I'm very grateful for this award. I have to say, there is nothing better in the world than to get an award for something that you just really love to do. So thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Holohan. It's now my pleasure to introduce Executive Vice Dean Dr. Sean Clark, who will read the names of our 5 distinguished students.
I now take pleasure in reading the names of the 5 distinguished students nominated for their leadership and clinical excellence and for their collective contributions to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing. As I read the students' names, I would ask that the students stand at their places to be recognized. Larissa Renee Burka is hereby recognized for her scholarship, leadership, and service as a traditional baccalaureate student to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing. Hannah Kesty Ewing is hereby recognized for her scholarship, leadership, and service as an accelerated baccalaureate student to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing. Ariel Hernandez is hereby recognized for his scholarship, leadership, and service as an accelerated baccalaureate student to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing. Lexi Kristen Green is hereby recognized for her scholarship, leadership, and service as a master's student to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing. Dr. Rose Lindsay is hereby recognized for her scholarship, academic commitment to DNP studies, and for her service to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing.
Thank you, Sean. Sean joined us here brilliant decision in January of this year. So it's his first ingenue to the stage at NYU. I now take pleasure in introducing the baccalaureate speaker, class of 2019, Larissa Renee Burka.
Good morning, President Hamilton, Dean Sullivan Marks, honored guests, faculty, family, and friends. Welcome to the NYU Rory Myers College of Nursing 2019 graduation ceremony. My name is Larissa Burka, and I am representing the baccalaureate candidates for graduation. First, I would like to thank Dean Sullivan Marks, Dr. Larry Slater, the faculty and administration, and my fellow graduates for the honor of speaking to you today. Everyone take a deep breath. We've reached, for some of us, the end of a 4-year-long, or for some others, a 15-month-long shift. And what do we have to do at the end of a shift? Document. So, as we are all gathered here today, let's document our journey through nursing school and the blood, sweat, tears, and other bodily substances that we may have encountered along the way. From our very first simulation of learning how to properly wash our hands to our last, dealing with idiopathic dilated cardiomyopathy. Try saying that 3 times fast. Although we may have embarrassed ourselves in simulation, we have learned more. And now we take all that we have learned and we head out there, stethoscopes draped around our necks and pen lights in hand. Of course, we wouldn't be here today without our many professors and clinical instructors who have guided, challenged, and inspired us to go above and beyond in our careers. We are not just nurses. We are also powerful change makers, advocates, researchers, innovators, educators. We chose to be a part of something bigger than ourselves, something challenging, something fulfilling, at times, something heartbreaking. I also want to thank our patients. Yes, it is our job to care for them, but their willingness to receive aid from students in times of personal pain, illness, and discomfort is unparalleled and has helped us grow in so many ways. I'm sure there are specific people in all of our lives to whom we can point and offer gratitude. For me, that would be my mother. She single-handedly raised 5 children while working 3 jobs, and all the while never failing to look at the positive side of things. She instilled in her children a desire to expand our knowledge and experience through pursuing higher education, something she was unfortunately never able to do. My mother provided us with the tools necessary to succeed, and without her unwavering support, love, and guidance through some of the most difficult times in my own life, I would not be the woman I am today. And then there are the people in our lives we may not always remember to thank, but they certainly influenced our decision to go into nursing. For me, that would be the nurses who saved my life. My twin sister and I were born at 26 weeks, and remarkably, we both survived without any long-lasting health complications. My mother would tell us stories of the unrelenting compassion of the NICU nurses. One even knitted clothes for us, an adorable little pink hat and a sweater, and I still have that as a reminder of the dedication and selflessness to the profession that these nurses had. They inspired me to carry that same sentiment into my own clinical practice every day. It's the littlest things that often mean the most to our patients and their families. As nurses, we must strive for that same willingness to transcend simply the minimum requirements of the career. We must contribute outside of the hospital walls to move, create, inspire, and love. Our world is changing quickly and dramatically. HIV incidence is declining worldwide. Globally, the risk of dying from chronic illness has sharply decreased. But at the same time, the maternal mortality rate in the US is the highest in the developed world. Socioeconomic differences continue to result in poor health outcomes in vulnerable populations. The pressure of increased urbanization will only continue to put stress on a healthcare system that is already struggling to keep pace. And so, let me remind you that today, advocacy does not end when we leave the hospital or other healthcare facility. It is crucial to raise our collective voices and protect against healthcare inequalities that continue to appear across the political and social landscape. The call for nurses and other healthcare professionals has never been louder. Not only does nursing challenge our bodies and our minds, but our souls. So whatever we do, let us do with passion, with ambition, with a force backed by knowing we chose to do something that will change people's lives for the better. Because nursing is not just a profession, it is a lifestyle, a mentality. We don't need to have scrubs on to care for people. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it. I wish you, I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to hear about your many accomplishments to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Larissa. It is a further privilege for me to present the master's speaker, class of 2019, Devorah Hertzberg.
Good morning, President Hamilton, Dean Sullivan Marks, faculty, administrators, friends, and family. My name is Devorah Hertzberg, and I am honored to be standing here in front of you as the representative for the Masters of Science nursing graduate students. Firstly, I would like to extend a huge congratulations to my fellow graduates. I can personally attest to the substantial amount of work and effort it took to be sitting here today. I know there were days I did not think this day would ever come, and yet here we are. I would also like to take a moment to honor the memory this morning of one of our classmates, Marie Joseph, who would have earned a Master's of Science degree in adult gerontology primary care today. Let me extend a great thank you to all of our friends, families, and loved ones who have stuck by our side through these last few years. I know it must not have been easy dealing with us as we navigated working, going to school, completing clinical hours, and somehow doing homework in between. Thank you for providing the love and emotional support that we needed to get here today. We could not have done it without you. As I sat down to write this speech, it occurred to me how different this experience was from what I expected it to be. As an older student, I didn't view this program as a way to meet new friends, and I definitely did not expect to change my thought process. But I was wrong. I've spent the last 4 years getting to know some really amazing, kind, and brilliant people who I now consider my friends. Additionally, thanks to Dr. Brennan and the team of teachers here at NYU, I can say that the way I think about patients and approach a case is completely different than the way I did before I started at NYU Myers. As experienced nurses, we have a strong foundation built of critical thinking skills and hands-on knowledge of what disease looks like and what being a patient truly means. This is in combination with the compassion and care that we have learned from being with patients in their darkest moments. As graduate master's students, whether it be as nurse practitioners, as midwives, as administrators, nurse educators, or informaticists, we have taken it upon ourselves to add to our knowledge base in order to be able to care for patients as whole and complete people in a way that a lot of other professions cannot. We are about to embark on a new, and to be honest, very scary journey. We have become experts as nurses, working with confidence and skill at whatever we do. We now have to move forward into a new world in which we will be the newcomer with a lot to learn. It is never easy to go from being an expert to a novice. I want you to embrace those nerves, embrace that fear. Fear is what pushes us forward. It is only by taking ourselves out of what is comfortable that allows us to grow and move forward as people and as practitioners. I have always been proud to say that I am a nurse, and I am excited for the day when someone asks me what I do for a living, and I can proudly say, I am an acute care nurse practitioner. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it.
Thank you, Devorah. It is a further privilege for me to present the Doctor of Nursing Practice speaker, class of 2019, Dr. Shania N. Irby. Here, I'll turn it for you. Here we go. No, this is the end. There.
Thank you. Good morning, President Hamilton, Dean Sullivan Marks, dignified guests, faculty, administrators, family and friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Dr. Shania Irby, and I'm delighted to be speaking to you at the New York University Royer Myers College of Nursing 2019 graduation ceremony. I completed the Doctorate of Nursing Practice program in August 2018. It was a demanding but fulfilling journey. I received my Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Master of Science in Nursing as well from NYU Royer Myers College of Nursing. I have, as we all have, grown immensely since the start of our academic programs. I did not see myself pursuing my doctorate when I received my master's degree or even a few years after finishing that program. I was and am still content and feel passionate about my role as an adult outpatient bone marrow transplant nurse practitioner. I wanted to challenge myself, be a better clinician, and make future opportunities available. Therefore, I applied for the DNP program at NYU Royer Myers College of Nursing. My brilliant classmates of cohort 8, Clarissa, Julie, Joan, Karina, Maria, Rose, and Sandy, have been a constant source of inspiration, support, and much-needed laughter. The relationships developed among us are priceless, and I cannot wait to be a witness of all our future goals. A witness of the achievement of all our future goals. Our mentors in the program, including DNP Program Director Dr. Vetter, motivated, challenged, and guided us to successfully implement our scholarly DNP projects. In the beginning, none of us were able to conceive that we would achieve all the necessary complex components to receive our doctoral degree, yet here we are. My colleagues, mentors, and the program itself helped me to find my voice. I have always been quiet and soft-spoken. I thought of myself as a much stronger writer than presenter. I never imagined that I would be able to comfortably give a graduation speech or guide a clinical lab group of nurse practitioner students learning advanced health assessments. But I steadily stand here today to affirm that with practice, dedication, and time, your weaknesses can become strengths. We all should continually search for knowledge and creative ways to elevate ourselves, our community, and our careers. Socrates said, "Prefer knowledge to wealth, for the one is transitory, the other is perpetual." Confidently strive to tailor your work and home lives to how you envision them. There are endless possibilities available to us as registered nurses. Do not let anyone make you feel differently. Do not be afraid of change, but instead embrace it and be a stimulus for smart changes. Be an innovator. Lastly, be as kind and nurturing to yourself and your colleagues as we are to our patients. As nurses, we aim to always act selflessly, but we need to care for ourselves as well to best be able to help others. Congratulations to the class of 2019.
Thank you, Shania. It is a further privilege for me to present the PhD speaker class of 2019, Dr. Joanna Wershing.
Good morning, President Hamilton, Dean Sullivan Marks, dignified guests, faculty, administrators, family, and friends. My name is Dr. Joanna Wershing. I would like to congratulate the NYU Roy Myers College of Nursing class of 2019. I recognize that for many of you, nursing school was a challenge and a major commitment for both you and your families. For all the new nurses graduating this May, I want you to know that you are entering a very special and important profession. You will touch the lives of numerous patients and families over the courses of your career. I started my career 15 years ago as an ICU nurse in the cardiothoracic ICU at Johns Hopkins Hospital. As an ICU nurse, I saw a lot of exciting innovations in healthcare, from open heart and lung surgery to the first artificial hearts. However, I find beyond the acuity and innovation in healthcare, nursing is different, and the hour-to-hour conversations with patients, offering reassurance, understanding, and compassion to improve their lives is what really sets the profession apart. Through my clinical work as a nurse and nurse anesthetist, I get such great satisfaction from not only my work in the hospital, but from volunteering in remote area medical clinics in Virginia and abroad in Kenya, El Salvador, and Myanmar. This passion for improving the lives of patients, both locally and abroad, fueled my graduate studies as a nurse anesthetist and my desire to earn my PhD in nursing studying head and neck cancer. While I was a student nurse anesthetist, I encountered my first patient with head and neck cancer. He was a 41-year-old immigrant from Afghanistan who grew up in a war-torn country without any public health warnings regarding the harm of tobacco use. It was the first time I saw this debilitating surgery that saved this young man's life. I started to wonder how I could help this vulnerable population and felt that I could contribute as a nurse researcher. Throughout my PhD studies at NYU Myers, I remember this patient and many others like him. This fueled years of data collection, intensive writing, data coding, and analysis. I am incredibly grateful to be educated at NYU Myers, surrounded by faculty and staff focused on educating nurses to be researchers and leaders who improve patient outcomes and global health. As you look past graduation, remember this passion instilled in you at NYU Myers. This will help you through your toughest hurdles, whether you are a new clinical nurse, an advanced practice nurse, or a nurse researcher. I would like to give a heartfelt thank you to my PhD cohort, dissertation committee, and readers, Dr. Van Cleve, Dr. Chun, Dr. Haber, Dr. Eggleston, and Dr. Ma, as well as my PhD program chair, Dr. Vorderstrass, for all the time they dedicated to my PhD studies. Again, congratulations to the NYU Roy Myers College of Nursing class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanna. At this time, I invite Dr. Larry Slater, Director of the Undergraduate Program, to come to the podium to speak about the tradition of the nursing pin. Larry.
Good morning. I join every faculty member of the undergraduate program in congratulating the baccalaureate graduates of NYU Roy Myers College of Nursing class of 2019. And congratulations to those who have supported you in this journey. In front of you lie a plethora of nursing opportunities. Whether you choose to work in acute or ambulatory care, with older adults, children, or mothers and babies, your undergraduate faculty are very confident that we have prepared you for what will be an exciting professional journey, which will be nothing short of amazing and life-changing. As you move forward, be open to all the people that you will meet, as well as to the many directions and places the discipline of nursing will take you. We mark this milestone event today with the awarding of your NYU Myers Nursing Pin, which is a graduation gift from our own Dean Eileen Sullivan Marks. Let us take a moment to recognize her and thank her for her support. You received your nursing pin earlier this morning as a treasured symbol that welcomes you to the profession of nursing. I would now like to briefly discuss 4 key words that describe the event of pinning and what it means. distinction, service, pride, and honor. The first words are distinction and service. The history of the pinning ceremony can be traced back to the Crusades of the 12th century, when a group of knights received a Maltese pin in recognition for their service in caring for the sick and injured. Also, the founder of professional nursing, Florence Nightingale, was honored with the Red Cross pin to recognize her service to injured men during the Crimean War. Afterwards, the Wolverton Royal Hospital in England initiated the tradition of presenting all graduates with a badge upon completion of their program of study. In 1880, nursing graduates at the Bellevue School of Nursing here in New York City were believed to be the first to receive a nursing pin during graduation in the United States. As with those who came before you, your NYU Myers pin provides you with the distinction of being an esteemed Myers graduate, but also imparts on you the call of service to your patients, families, and communities. The remaining words are pride and honor. Since the earliest days of professional nursing in America, the nurse's pin has been a treasured symbol that conveys to others the association and bond to their school and their profession. Each pin is unique and distinctive, representing one program, upholding proud educational traditions, as well as proclaiming the geographic location of that school. The NYU Myers pin contains the distinctive torch, which was adopted by NYU as its official logo in 1965. The torch honors NYU's constant service to the city of New York and symbolizes the torch held high by Lady Liberty in New York Harbor. It is the torch of freedom and knowledge and symbolizes academic purpose and authority. Torches are powerful symbols. They drive away darkness, replacing the gloom with hope and light. Nightingale was dubbed the Lady with the Lamp after her habit of making nursing rounds at night. She introduced that light into the darkest of corners, dispelling worry and fear. So hold your torch high and wear your nursing pin proudly, for there is strong evidence in doing so. Welcome to the discipline, the art, and the practice of nursing. Welcome to the profession of true, trusted, laudable, and evidence-based service. At this time, I ask that all of our baccalaureate candidates for graduation stand to be recognized. We congratulate you on this outstanding achievement and welcome you to the nursing profession. You can be seated.
Conferring the baccalaureate degrees in nursing will be Dean Eileen Sullivan Marks, assisted by Dr. Larry Slater, the director of the undergraduate program, and Dr. Donna McCabe and Dr. Beth Latimer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly my honor to present to you the baccalaureate candidates of the class of 2019. Our first candidate, seated on stage, Larissa Renee Burka. Traditional overall distinguished baccalaureate student. Sydney Miller, valedictorian. Bella Briscoe. Sydney Holtz. Sophia Rachel Chen. Meg Coe. Nora Anderson. Tiffany Minto. Jeremy Fry Wadeen. Kelly Fitzpatrick. Jacqueline Kiosco. Shaylin Blizzard. Lydia Johans. Karen Garcia. Lorraine Fernandez. Genevieve Morente Custodio. Halima Kanom. Nicole Lacrton. Danielle Chesser. Dina Hershey. Hogan Lee. Ryan Bijon. Allison Huang. Nicholas Wong. Nicole Stomagan. Min Che Zhong. Zoe Ann Contreras. Tabitha Kim. Joyce Bay. Terry Chen. Katrina Corleone. Dana Kim. Sandra Dominguez, valedictorian. Angelique Titus. Jeanette Raymond. Katie Lim. Cassandra Davis. Shirzad Arov. Tiffany Aramolo. Anne-Marie Policastro. Mira Shapiro. Rachel Brunel. Sin Yu Zhang. Jillian Earl, valedictorian. Nicole Ebrahimi. Isabella Ifraimova, valedictorian. Joseph Personelli. Nicole Diamond, valedictorian. Alicia Herman, valedictorian. Sydney Cohen. Alexandra Scalfani. Ashley Burback. Tiffany Abruzzese. Jessica Ambracht. Allison Thomas. Melissa Hantman. Claire Walker. Hannah Howard. Shannon McBrien. Cheyenne Dong. Nana Dong. Salina Ha. Yenny Yi. Gladys Amo Badu. Carla Cruz. Shizuku Yoshieda. Shalina Ma. Grace Yoon. Yuna Song. Hannah Clark. Jasmine Brown. Marina Soro Veina. Tali Paknouche. Tamar Levine. Galina Polotskaya. Sabrina Cohen. Kin Thinza. Alexia Heathe. Shannon Gilliams. Chao Yen Lin. Crystal Ramdas. Michelle Dupre. Meira Kozlo. Giulietta Caruso. Annie Shea. Julia Ho. Stephanie Vedera. Jessica Bondor. Joe. Toby Ma. Elena Di Mano. Sophia Chow. Justin Peterson. Jasmine Rivera. Emily Fernandez. Shannon Cruz. Madeline Cohen. Kirsten Iovino. Heather Santucci. Tiffany Arena. Catherine Semendinger. Jack Yuan. Syed Zaraya. Zaka Malik. Shayla Penaloza. Soy Sa. Jennifer Chan. Enrique Archbold. Jennifer Chung. Reese Hoggins. Christine Wilson, valedictorian. Lauren Ma. Anna Chu. Alyssa Farino. Rachel Good. Melissa Santiago. Silvana Bravo. Abigail Henniger. Claudia Pocoro Ayon. Candace Cook. Samantha Megan Shapiro. Scarlett Murphy. Sebastian Zabraki. Martina Kolwalski. Sylwia Jolewszewska. Martin Martiniki. Brian Park. Catherine Tran. Madeline Seng. Stephanie O. Ariel Hernandez, distinguished student. Paul He. Wen Chen. Shellen Thomas. Catherine Garzon. Joanna Adeli. Cheryl Nyman. Rena Chesser. Dina Stiefel Rich. Sarah Uziel. Stephanie Ishak. Sarah Bader. Rebecca Zon. Tracy Hui. Tiana Guillaume. Megan Kinsley. Amber Nowakowski. Amy Sedgwick. Laura White, valedictorian. Andrea Miller. Hannah Bricker. Frank Louis Baez Marte. Tong Hao Zhong. Laurie Dong. Sazmin Akhtar. Allison Wu. Cherise Wong. Nelson Liang. Rowan Thomas. Janina Aris. Ceylon Dizon. Taylor Thornton. Berlin Normal. Jana Martischanitz. Alicia Santiago. Vivian Moran. Stephanie Marte. Natasha Fermin. Vanessa Simmett. Stephanie Ross. Nicole Alvarez. John Poggio. Joshua Flowers. Caroline Fitterman. Jessica Stein. Kelly McHale. Stephanie Guerlon. Andrea Femia. Erica Silva. Rachel Ann Galeng. Madison Comerzon. Jessica Krause. Kirsten Wood. Tamara Charles. Vanessa Hippolyte. Chantal Brown. Janine Picciardo. Shavanji Desai. Ashley Belseiro. Joshua Springer. Diana Kipnis. Sharina Ali. Nilmi Leonardo. Zolman Borkov. Molly Metzdorf. Abelade Jitubo. Michelle Bauer. Kelsey DeGraw. Jamie DeLuca. Autumn Drabick valedictorian. Bless Namiguchi. Darlene Darkwa. Kelsey Grimes. Kristen Hansen. Candice Contori. Ruth Falawashoye Oshodi. Janina Ramos. Emily Dominguez. Eileen Moloon. Ismarie Badio. Clarissa Dos Santos. Sandra Naziram. Farida Hamis. Diana Croffey. Gabrielle Villali. Mary Sigler. Rashonda Palmer Webb. Aliza Jean. Destiny Rosado. Eliana Hammer. Kinneret Braun. Lauren Brum. Abigail Alone. Nay Gui. Amina Lawrence. Alyssa Alexander. Lahisha James. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our baccalaureate candidates. At this time, it is truly my honor to present to you the master's and the advanced certificate candidates. Our first candidate seated on stage, Devora Hertzberg. Adult gerontology acute care nurse practitioner, and MS valedictorian. Our first graduate program Advanced Practice Nursing Family. Program Director, Dr. Babette Biesecker, who is also the Program Director for the Advanced Practice Nursing Holistic Specialty Sequence. Our candidate. Distinguished Family NP, Christina Tarantino. Our distinguished student, Advanced Practice Holistic Nursing, Kristen Bryan. Cynthia Jinka Gao, Specialty Sequence, Holistic Nursing. Samantha Celestin. Tanya Russo. Dustin Presley. Gloria Galmatico. Ming Ma Sherpa. Julie On. Our next graduate program, Adult Gerontology Acute Care Nurse Practitioner. Program Director, Dr. Mary Brennan, who is joined today by Dr. Dorothy Holohan, Program Director, Advanced Practice Nursing Palliative Care. Our distinguished acute care student, Sandra Dalaka. Our overall master's distinguished student, Lexi Green. Specialty Sequence Palliative Care, Kathleen Minconi. Christine Campanello, Specialty Sequence Palliative Care. Candace Carr, Specialty Sequence Palliative Care. Kimberly Zafra, Specialty Sequence, Palliative Care. Ilona Farkas. Anna Magliocetti. Amanda Aruzzi. Zoya Barishi. Tabitha Brunton. Angelica Rivera. Alexandra Romeo. Helen Yu. Justina Bogan. Chilla Mwanar. Esther Liteneski. Jason Jung. Ian Dempsey. Stephanie Tapnio. Larissa Ahmed. Lauren Dela Cruz. Maria C. Mallory. Christy John. Jennifer Solon. Kristen LaRosa. Catherine DeFrisco. Michelle McAvoy. Denise Daly. Whitty Yan Valedictorian. Megan McCarthy. Heidi Samuel. Margot Staluka. Katie Levitt. Hazon Rotbot. Natalie Warbeck. Madison Roshan. Jody Feinberg. Jennifer Browning, valedictorian. Karen Kazanjian. Vincenza Pimpaella, post BS to DNP. Antonio da Silva, post BS to DNP. Juliana Contrati. Gretchen Coombs. Alexa Senya. Michael Stern. Sophia Scott. Paul Sylvain. Our next graduate program. Adult Gerontology Primary Care Nurse Practitioner. Program Director, Dr. Leslie Faith Taub, who is joined today by Dr. Dorothy Holohan, Program Director, Advanced Practice Nursing Palliative Care, and Dr. Babette Biesecker, Program Director, Advanced Practice Holistic Nursing. Our distinguished primary care student, Christina Rogers. Our distinguished palliative care student, Claire Doucette. Sarah Bender, specialty sequence, palliative care. Karen Prima, specialty sequence, palliative care. Camille Ponnen, specialty sequence, palliative care. Margaret Akpata, specialty sequence, palliative care. Caroline McNabb. Amanda Schwartz. Samantha Levy, post PS2 DNP. Veronica Levin. Myra Favailov. Rosanna Gavrilova. Erin Morell. Caroline Pruski. Kirsten Gruder. Love Jones Renee. Jessica Maloney. Jacqueline Connery. Kristen Rogiers. Amy Evelyn Oliver Baker. Annie Schultz, specialty sequence, holistic nursing. Ine Lim. Dayeb Lee. Nicole Michaels. Dominique Capasso. Heather Fusick. Maria Elena Kofi. Maria Cecilia Guadalupe Paredes. Shin Li Lu. Chi Yuan She. Hui Zhu Liu. Kathy Kim. Chin Chen. Huan Wang. Ashley Trauji. Nicole Varuza. Scarlett Rizzo. Courtney Tubbs. Carla Buenaventura. Stacy Lim. Cherry Jaoui Su. Our next graduate program, Pediatric Nurse Practitioner. Program Director, Dr. Donna Hallis. Our distinguished pediatric nurse practitioner student and valedictorian, Emily Johnson. Lauren Horowitz. Allison Calabucci. Camilla Fitzhenry. Jessica Morcone. Mariah Kendall. Kristen Mall. Cassandra Singh. Tian Chow. Gabriella Tucci. Margaret Azzarelli. Our next graduate program, Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner. Program Director, Dr. Candace Knight. She is joined this morning by Dr. Michelle Knapp, Program Director, Substance Use Disorders. Our distinguished student, Psychiatric Mental Health, Ariel Siniapkin. Our distinguished student, Substance Use Disorders, Kristen Arden. Lauren Tita, Specialty Sequence, Substance Use Disorders. Justine Bello, specialty sequence, substance use disorders. Tahara Mia, valedictorian. Charlotte Coates, specialty sequence, substance use disorders. Wei Fong Kok. Nikesha Abdul. Mariana Garibaldi. Micah Engel. Hong Kim. Jamie Piekarski. Angela Young. Mary Acedo. Opal Silvera. Emily Yin. Lei Ju. Christina Maruni. Sarah Yoffe. Jennifer Margaret Kenny. Our next graduate program, Nurse Midwifery. Program Director, Dr. Susan Altman. Our distinguished student, Nurse Midwifery, Dana Casentino. Sasha Quist. Carolyn Bernier. Vanessa Ann Petgrave. Vashti Calderon. Alexandria Ross. Our next graduate program, Nursing Administration. Program Director, Professor Eloise Cathcart. Our distinguished student, Nursing Administration, Hannah Gaetano. Margaret Raymond. Feby Marie Quintana. Julie Sangillo. Colleen Jensen. Anwati Tajhari. Our next graduate program, nursing education. Program Director, Dr. Maria Mendoza. Our distinguished student, nursing education, Mary Mahoney. Sonia Shedler. Lena Vanabul. Amanda Litzisa. Jillian DeSarin. Mary Catherine Fanaro. Lindsay Downing. Victoria Jennings. Our next graduate program, Nursing Informatics. Program Director, Dr. Nadia Sultana. Our distinguished student, Nursing Informatics and valedictorian, Melinda Rosado. Crystal Toe, valedictorian. Anna K. Dunn. Shireen Tajani. Kelly Irby. Lisa Groom. Dechen Lama. Marissa Hassa. Rochelle June B. Karaza. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our Masters in Advanced Certificate candidates.
Conferring the Doctor of Nursing Practice degrees will be Dean Eileen Sullivan Marks, Dr. Mary Jo Vetter, DNP Program Director, and DNP faculty mentors will assist Dean Sullivan Marks.
At this time, it is truly my honor to present to you the Doctor of Nursing Practice candidates. Our first DNP candidate, seated on stage, Dr. Shania N. Irby, DNP valedictorian. Her faculty mentors today are Dr. Victoria Von Dixon and Dr. Amy Witkowski-Stimfel. Dr. Irby's project is entitled Educational Outreach Visits to Healthcare Clinicians to Improve the Implementation and Adherence to a Multiple myeloma treatment template in an ambulatory oncology setting. Our next DNP candidate, Dr. Tammy Ellen Cohen. Her faculty mentor is Dr. Judith Haber. Her project is entitled System and Process Interventions to Improve the Implementation of Advanced Care Planning in an ambulatory care setting that treats heart failure patients. Our next DNP candidates who did a project together, Dr. Sandra M. Leon and Dr. Clarissa Emily Mahalik. Their faculty mentor is Dr. Judith Haber, and their project is entitled Adherence to Central Line Maintenance Protocol via Human Factors Engineering. Our next DNP candidate seated on stage, Dr. Danielle M. Conklin. Her faculty mentor is Dr. Candace Knight. And her project is entitled Use of Experiential Training to Teach Trauma-Focused Psychotherapy in a Graduate Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner Program. Our next DNP candidate, Dr. Karina G. Santabanez. Her faculty mentor is Dr. Candace Knight, and her project is entitled Staff Educational Sessions about the use of lavender-scented stickers in psychiatrically hospitalized children. Our next DNP candidate, Dr. Julie Joo-hyun Kim. Her faculty mentor is Dr. Mary Jo Vetter. And her project is entitled Clinical Empathy Education for Nurse Clinicians to Improve Patient Diabetes Dietary Behavior in an Adult Home Care Population. our next DNP candidates doing a project together. Dr. Joan M. Miravite and Dr. Maria Bernie Bunny Thompson. Their faculty mentor is Dr. Dorothy Holohan. And their project is entitled Use of an Educational Video Intervention to Improve Home Hospice Caregiver Satisfaction with knowledge about what to expect at the end of life. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our DNP candidates.
Conferring the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Nursing Research and Theory Development will be Dean Eileen Sullivan Marks, Dr. Allison Vorderstrass, Florence S. Downs PhD Program in Nursing Research and Theory Development Director, and PhD faculty chairs will assist Dean Sullivan Marks.
At this time, it is truly my honor to present to you the PhD candidates of the class of 2019. Our first PhD candidate, seated on stage, Dr. Joanna Werjing, PhD valedictorian, whose dissertation is entitled Evaluating the Association Between Mental Health Disorders, Substance Use Disorders, and Healthcare Utilization in an underserved population diagnosed with head and neck cancer. Her faculty chair, Dr. Janet Van Cleve. Our next PhD candidate, Dr. Lisa Adnan Babcare. Her faculty chair is Dr. Victoria Vaughn Dixon. Her dissertation is entitled Dimensions of Social Support and Post-Stroke Depressive Symptoms in Saudi Arabia, a Mixed Methods Approach. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our PhD candidates.
At this time, I am happy to congratulate the class of 2019. Now I invite all of our graduates, nursing faculty, and nurses in the audience to stand and recite the nursing pledge, which is printed on the back cover of the graduation ceremony program booklet. In the full knowledge of responsibilities I am undertaking, I promise to care for my patients and with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will refrain from any action which might endanger the quality of life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give my support and cooperation to members of the health team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. Thank you. Please be seated. As we close today's ceremony, I'd like to take a moment to thank the entire NYU Myers community and the university for making today so successful. Let's give a round of applause to Assistant Dean Amy Knowles for her reading of your names. I always say I expect to hear her name at the Emmy Awards for how she reads these names. Seriously, thank you to all the people who prepared the building during the night, early this morning, my staff, the staff who are in the wings up here. They work hard, as you know, to make this day a wonderful day for you. A heartfelt shout out again to Howard and Roy Myers, our namesake, for their continued support in advancing nursing and in fostering innovative research. And now I want to thank all of you, the amazing, inspiring 621 graduates of NYU Myers class of 29. From the moment you began your studies, our mission was for you to become leaders and to challenge you to reimagine how best to deliver high-quality, humane care to patients. Well, you did it. You are ready, and I speak for all of the faculty when I say we know that you will rise to the occasion. But for now, take the time to celebrate this moment and the many accomplishments that led you here. On behalf of Manifa Anderson, president of the NYU Myers Alumni Association, who is here today cheering you on, stay connected with us and your classmates. We love hearing from you, and you will always be part of the Myers family. Lastly, but not least, I know that you relied on the support of so many people in your life to get you to this point, including your wonderful professors and loved ones, many of whom are here today. Please stand and give a round of applause to your families and friends. And please give a round of applause, graduates, for the faculty who are here on the stage and others who aren't, for everything to get you here today. They get tired too. Thanks everyone for joining us in our celebration. Please stand now as our faculty and newest graduates process out of the hall. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Please keep the aisles clear until the faculty recession has exited the theater. Thank you for your cooperation.